The Maryland Terrapins typically make noise on the recruiting trail. We tend to talk about the players that they bring in a lot, and some of them we'll talk about today. But the question becomes, can they translate that from potential to production? It's a team, like I said, with a ton of talent on its roster, but it doesn't seem like they're ever able to get that talent to win enough games. So we're going to take a look at some exciting guys for Maryland. And again, the question is always going to remain is, can they put it all together? Can they be a team that is going to thrive? But like I said, there's talent on here, and some of them are very exciting. Number 10, offensive tackle Spencer Anderson. A little flexibility. He can play center and offensive tackle. So if the center goes down, off tackle goes down, he gives them a little bit of depth by being able to play both positions. Number 9, linebacker Ruben Hypolite II. Last year as a freshman, he had 18 tackles. Not super productive, but 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. A guy with a lot of potential. The coaching staff likes what he could be, so it'll be exciting to see what he does with a full season under his belt. Number 8, cornerback Terry Histill. 8 passes defended last year. Guy that's going to make some plays in the secondary for Maryland this year. Number 7, quarterback Talia Chagavaloa. If the name Chagavaloa rings a bell and you don't know who Talia is, he's the brother of Tua, who used to play at Alabama. Talia was at Alabama at one point and then transferred to Maryland and, showed some serious flashes of excitement last year. Now, he did struggle with consistency, as evident by his 7 touchdowns and 7 picks, but the ceiling is very exciting when you look at that. It's just that he needs to raise the floor a little bit to kind of find that consistency, like I said. Number 6, safety Jordan Mosley. This is just one of the safeties that we're going to talk about, and Maryland has 2 of the best safeties in the conference. Mosley has 118 tackles in his career, and like I said, he is going to be one of the leaders on this defense for sure. Number 5, defensive tackle Mosiah Nazili-Kite. 5 tackles for loss last year, including 4 sacks. A disruptive player at defensive tackle, and a guy that this defense could use to help things out on the players behind him. Number 4, wide receiver Rakeem Jarrod, the former 5-star who chose Maryland over a plethora of schools, and he seems to be just hitting his stride, really. Last year he had 252 yards and 2 touchdowns, and a lot of people think that he could be a star for the Terrapins. Number 3, offensive tackle Jalen Duncan. So Maryland's 2 tackles are pretty solid, so Talia has no reason to feel any pressure or feel that he can't trust his guys on the edge, and it'll just be, can the guys in the middle take a step up and do what he needs them to do. So Duncan is another guy. Honorable mention Big Ten last year, 18 games in his career, going to protect Chagavaloa as best he can, and hopefully that elevates the offense as well. Number 2, another wide receiver, Dante Demas. Over 1,200 yards in his career, including 10 touchdowns. He and Jarrod are going to be thrilling to watch. 2 of the most explosive playmakers on this team. And then number 1, safety Nick Cross, 68 tackles in his career, including 8 passes defended. A guy who's very, very talented on the backside of the defense. And he and Mosley, like I said, are going to give them one of the best duos in the conference, maybe even in the country if they can take a step forward again. So as you can see, this is a roster that's full of, at least the top 10 is full of talented players. There's a lot of high ceilings here, but it's just a matter of can they raise those floors. Maryland can definitely compete with a lot of people on the recruiting trail, but it's just a matter of can they also do that on the field.